Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of Flix. My name is Harold. In case you're wondering what I've been up to the last couple of months, why don't you just click on that sad, pathetic man right there. If not, well, hold tight for this edition of Flix.
Some things he likes, other things he would mix. Here comes Harold in another Flix Fix.
The movie that we're going to be picking is the Super Mario Brothers. The movie came out back in 1993, and I have to say that, yeah, it was all right when I was a kid, but there are some things, even as a kid, I thought was a bit wrong. And I'm going to tell you what they are. Now, what I think they could have done is one of two things in this particular area that I think they made a real big error in. One, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 was out at the same year that this movie came out, which means that the animatronics used in Ninja Turtles was available for the people who made the Super Mario Brothers movie. So one of my biggest issues was the fact that the characters look like this. This is supposed to be a Goomba. That's not a Goomba. This is a Goomba. And that's what one of my issues is that because the characters didn't really look like the characters that I grew up knowing in the video game, it kind of made it easy to disconnect myself from the movie and not get lost in it. One of the things they did very well in the Mortal Kombat movie was making the movie look so much like the video game that I got lost in it and I couldn't even believe I was watching what I thought was an actual video game coming to life. Where in this particular case, it seemed like a movie that really didn't do, well, its job. I thought the cast that they picked was great. I thought they did an excellent job. I just think it was a poor execution of what the Mushroom Kingdom looked like. It was just basically a town covered in fungus. Now, like I said, there was two things they could have did in this particular area. They could have A, used all the technology that was available to them as it was proven in the Ninja Turtles movie that they could have made the place look a lot more realistic. They could have made King Koopa actually be King Koopa and had him in this big animatronic suit, but instead they didn't. Or B, they could have waited. Now I realize that this is going to take a lot of foresight on their part, but they could have waited at least 4 or 5 years to come out with this movie probably about 98, 99, where a lot more technology was out there. You're looking at movies like The Mummy, how they did the sand and all the other special effects they did. That kind of stuff would have been available, which would have made this movie look a lot better. The next thing was just the throwing in of random characters. It kind of deflated me when I was a kid. Like, oh, here comes Toad. Oh, here comes Yoshi. Oh, and that's King Koopa. Huh. The last thing is the absolute cockiness of the director of the movie, because at the very end of the movie, Princess Toadstool comes back and says things went wrong in the kingdom and Luigi and Mario have to come back. I think it would have been a lot better ending that you end it with more of a question mark, is there going to be a sequel, than saying, definitely there's a sequel. Wait, we didn't make any money? Definitely we're not making a sequel. That's pretty much it. And I think if you did all those things, it would have took the movie from 3.9 to easily, I would say, a 6.8, if not a 7.2. And I think people would have enjoyed it a lot more. Tweet at me and let me know, what movie do you think I should try to fix? And in all things, guys, I end every episode. If I don't talk to you soon, well, I guess I'm going to talk to you later. Bye now.